Okay, we're back. I just did the shopping off screen. Basically, I sold all of the crap gear that we got in the dungeon that wasn't useful, and the gear I was replacing, which was just ended up being the scale shield that Four had and the scale shield that Mina had, and replaced them both with iron shields. And that's really all I could afford. So the thing is, I would have liked to have gotten better stuff from Maya, but the only thing better for Maya is the tiara, which would give her 4 defense, and that just isn't that much. And I can't afford any of these weapons, and even still, the steel broadsword is way out of my league. Even before I died, it would have been the only thing I could have bought. Would have been the steel broadsword, which like I definitely still want it, but well, actually, hold on. No, I was just gonna check if I could get the. If I sold the steel lance, if I could afford the steel broadsword, but no, it's gonna sell for like 660. And I did go to the inn. Yeah. So I'm not gonna. Well, I actually meant to save. I don't think I saved. So I'm gonna save, and then we're just gonna go right back. We're just gonna go right back to the tower because I do think. I don't think I'm under leveled. I think I just didn't go into that fight well prepared. Like I don't think I went into it at full health, and I don't think I took. I don't think I took it seriously as I was doing it. I think I was just kind of dicking around. And so when characters were at like mid health, I was still attacking instead of trying to get them back up with like, and I was using regular heal instead of mid heal and stuff. Plus this time I'm not going to really be exploring the tower at all. I'm just going to go straight to the top. Yada yada yada. For a variety of reasons, I think I'll be fine to just go straight back. But I was telling a story. The story was, I already gave the numbers in the last video, so I'll spare you that. But the way it works is, when I'm assigned my shifts, I'm just assigned early or late on a given day. I don't get like the specific hours I'll be working, I just get early or late. That's all the information that's provided. But the early shift and the late shift are always the same hours. So if you know what the early shift and the late shift are, you know what your hours are. And it's different on weekdays and weekends. I could not remember what the hours were on the weekends because I had mostly worked weekdays. This happened. Oh god, I don't remember what day of the week this happened. I think maybe Tuesday? Today's Thursday? Yeah, that would make sense. I believe this happened on Tuesday. And oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to sizz her. That's my bad. Oh well. I guess can't win them all. And so I went up to and because I couldn't remember, I went up to my boss and I was like, "Hey, just for my sake, can you remind me what the hours are so I can like write it down and have it? Because I don't remember." And obviously, I don't want to be late for work by just like not correctly remembering when I am actually supposed to be showing up to my shift. And he was like, "Yeah, no problem. Let me just write it down." And I was like, "Yeah, I just couldn't remember on the weekends what late and early is." And he's like, "Oh, that's on the door." And then I looked behind me, and on the door, it's, you know, as he said, there was a sheet of paper that was like, here's what early shift is. Why do they hate Maya, dude? Are they the Fae clan subsidiary branch or whatever the hell they're called? They hate her ass. They want her gone, man. What's their problem? What's their beef with her? That don't make no sense to me at all. Anyway. See, I'll just mid-heal it, right? That makes more sense, doesn't it? And then you need a heal. And I'll give you one too, I guess, Hoffman, I don't know. I love that the horse and cart are still with us. That's kind of an amusing detail to me. Okay, where's the way up? It is this way. No, it's not. It's this way. And so I said, when I saw it, when he pointed out to me, and I saw, is this guy still knocked out? When I said it, when I saw it, I said out loud, "Oh, I'm a fool. Sorry." And then I took out my phone and took a picture of it. Yada yada. That problem is now solved. But people were like, my coworkers, they're like, "Oh, you're fine, man. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. It's all right. It's okay." Which, for my part, I thought, gee, that's a weird way to respond to that, to what just happened. Like, I asked a question and I got my question answered. What I realized was, it's maybe not normal to talk about yourself like that under those circumstances. Hoffman Jr., you're just not built for this life, dog. I'm so glad that you're willing to be here, but you really are just not built for this life, man. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm smoking these fucking fools. He really is knocked out. I kind of thought he was faking it, but I guess he really is knocked out. And it made me think about how I talk to myself, or just about myself, and maybe ways I could change that. Oh, brother, here it comes. Here it comes! Beautiful. Beautiful stuff from whoever that was. Beautiful stuff from Hoffman, man! I'm sorry I said you weren't built for this life, Hoffman. You're correct. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So that's basically the extent of that thought. Oh wait, there's a chest over there I didn't get. How do I get that? Wait a minute, why you gave for that guy? How do I get over there? Oh, maybe I have to drop down from above. But then it looks like I would have to drop down even further. I don't know if I'm down for that. But, well, we'll see how convenient it looks. Oh, it does look pretty convenient. This one right here? It was not that one. Ay, 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 ay. Maybe I just leave it. I really wanted to just go straight to the boss, get it out of the way, move on. Have this video not just be doing the exact same dungeon again. At the very minimum. Okay, where is that chest again? It's over there. I just don't see a way in there that isn't, like, dropping out of the sky. I don't know. These guys scare me. I'll tell you that. These enemies actually scare me. But it's kind of, I think, one of those things where I say those sorts of things to myself, but I'm not used to having, like, other people around, or at the very least, people who aren't acquainted with me around. Not that people acquainted with me let me speak poorly of myself, but, you know, I don't know. When you know a person better, you don't really react to those sorts of things as much, I think. Just as a general statement. And I also think a lot of my friends maybe do the same sort of thing. No judgment, obviously, because I'm doing it too. I think it might be like a generational thing, honestly. But hey friend, you're kind of a sight for sore eyes. But yeah, I mean, most of my coworkers are significantly older than me, which I think maybe is part of it, or part of why the interaction happened the way it did. But basically, I think I got my point across. I called myself a fool, and they're like, "Hey man, you're not a fool. It's okay. It's no big deal." Okay, now I gotta remember which one was the right staircase. I think it would have been just this one. Yeah, it was. Okay. Oh man, now I'm really curious about that one chest, but whatever. I'll figure it out. Alright, here's what we're going to do before I go up these steps. We are going to hit a save. And by a save, I mean a heal. We're going to get everybody to max health. Okay. Then we're going to summon the power of the goddess to preserve our souls. And that's going to make it so that if bad things happen to us, no, they didn't. Mario warp pipe again. Anyway, that was the work anecdote, I guess. It's just an example of me speaking poorly of myself over a very minor thing, and people being like, "Whoa, that's crazy that you said that." When in my mind, that's like a very that was just a very mundane, normal thing. That maybe I don't know, confidence and stuff. I think I've talked about confidence at length in the videos from 2 years ago. Let's just say there hasn't been a lot of movement in that department. But whatever, that's life. Okay. Attack. I still think getting the saps out is going to be important. But maybe I just want to go straight for the bangs to get out the flamethrowers as fast as possible, and then I can sap the main guy. That's what I'm thinking for now. Because, I mean, it's not like I got, you know, I'm not wanting for MP at all. Okay, great. I do have to go to work tomorrow. I was supposed to not start work tomorrow until 11:30, but now I have to go in at 11 because I was going to be doing a breaking shift, which again, that's another thing I have talked about before, I think, as like a thing. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Kill you. Let's just get the healing, start getting the heals out early. Don't waste any time doing it. I'm going to do another bang. Okay, that hurts. Hoffman did not... Oh, brother. Okay. That's not great, but at least she's going to do something. So the fact that they aren't like clearly afflicted with a status effect on the bottom screen, or top screen rather, makes me think that what's happening to them is not a matter of it's not paralysis. I can't cure it with a moonwort bulb. Even if I would really like to. I am gonna try and cast, and I'll just go mid heal because there's no. I got the MP to spare on Maya. I don't really know if that's actually gonna work, so I'm gonna medicinal herb Maya on Maya. But we'll see. Okay, we're back. Good stuff. Maya's back at full. Hoffman touches life. Yeah, that's a shame, but it's okay. It's just 8 gold in the hole. You know, it's fine. Okay. Hero, I'm gonna have you mid heal on Mina. I'm gonna have Mina mid heal on Hoffman, and I'm gonna have you cast Bang. Hoffman's dead. There's no shot in hell he survives this. Yeah, that's okay. Now the mid heal's gonna go off on somebody else. Perfect. She needed it. That's not ideal, but it's fine. Hoffman is, you know, he's an asset. I'm sad to have lost him. Great. 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 I'm sad to have lost him, but it's not the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get a heal going on the hero, and then you... I don't really know if Bang or Sizz is better. I think Sizz might be better, to be honest. I have the impression that in exchange for doing slightly less damage, Bang can hit every enemy instead of a group of enemies. But it might be about the same. And even if it is the same, Sizz is still better because it's cheaper. Oh, you know what I should be doing? Actually, instead, is I should sap you. That's what I should be doing. I really hope he can't call for reinforcements. Dude, stop doing that. Just stop. Oh, I got my sap off. That's good enough for me. Okay. Get his ass. Oh, I really don't want the hero to die. Maybe I should have used a medicinal herb. Unfreeze, okay? You're back. You can mid-heal the hero. You can sizz. Great. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think I need to do the play-by-play so much. Okay, yeah, heal yourself by like 30 HP, bro. I don't even care. That's, as far as I'm concerned, that's just you delaying the inevitable. That's how that comes across to a fellow like myself. Bop, 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 bop. Dude, the Tiger Gram is he's a frightening foe. Okay, we did it, brother. No experience for Hoffman. I think he'll get over it. Tons of experience for the party. That's going to be a level up across the board, I should think. Great, 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 great. Holy Protection? I beg pardon? That sounds like it might have been nice to have had before I did this fight. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that does. I've never heard of that one. That one's new to me. It's new to my ears. Sizzle! Sizzle! So I went a little Fozzie Bear on that one. Okay. Holy Protection is field magic. And Sizzle, I'm sure, is not. Sizzle is, I'm guessing, just Sizz but stronger, which, glad to have it, obviously. Okay. Rip to Hoffman. So what is Holy Protection? Oh. Dude, it does not even matter because I'm about to get Tornico. And at that point, it's like, he's got Lightfoot or whatever. Okay, let's fix the Mario Warp Pipe. It's about fucking time we fix the Mario Warp Pipe, isn't it? Jesus, you're gonna give me a fucking blindness doing that kind of shit. The evil flame goes out and the holy light springs back to life. I will say, even though I maybe should have already had it by the time I got here, igniting getting rid of the evil light and igniting the holy flame or whatever and getting holy protection at the same time feels a little kino. Okay, now that there's no enemies, I feel much more comfortable trying to figure out how to get that fucking treasure chest. There are still enemies. There are still enemies. There are 2 enemies! But it doesn't really matter at this point. I don't really care anymore. Okay, let's see. Singes a groove energy to the blazing fire. Burns a groove energy to the blazing wall of fire. Alright, fuck them up. Let's see how much that shit does. I didn't catch how much MP it cost. Right now she's got 48. Pop it up. Come on, bro. What are we doing? Just die. Stop! Why are all 3 of you casting Sizz? Cost 6. But the damage is insane. That's enough to one-shot pretty much every enemy I've encountered so far, I think. That's a lot of damage. And I'm not talking flex tape. How are we doing on gold? Okay. It's just a funny sounding song, I don't know. Like I think this version of the song is also good. I just think the other version sounds silly. Or sounds cooler. It sounds less silly is what I mean to say. Okay. So the chest is over there. It's north of me. So I need to drop off over in this direction. But there doesn't appear to actually be a way to do that. Unless I can do it from up here? No, well, certainly not there. And maybe... Well, this is the correct one. So maybe... What I'm thinking right now is maybe if I drop off from the very top... I'm just thinking, let's fuck them up. I don't really care about my MP right now. As long as I have enough for an evac, should I need it, and a zoom, which I don't actually need because I have Chimera wings, to get back to town. If I can't figure out how to get this chest in like the next 5 minutes after this fight, I'll just leave. It's not, I don't care that much, but I do care, you know? I said it before, I'll say it again. I am the kind of individual who will explore a dungeon, you know? I want to get everything in the dungeon. Especially in this game, because this game's dungeons are not that long. You know, the only reason I couldn't complete this one in a timely manner. Okay, if this just drops me, then that's fine. Okay, that's just fine. That's perfectly, I don't care. Get me out of here. Take me back to Port Trunnel. So I've been pronouncing this Port Trunnel, but presumably it's supposed to be like port, right? Because it's a port town. So it might be supposed to be like Port Trunnel, like it's a kind of a very announced H in a word that doesn't actually have an H in it. Like it's not Porth. But I don't know, well, maybe I don't fucking know. Hello, my lovers. Yes? Dude, why are they all gone? Well, shoutouts to playing this. Oh, you know what? Wait, before I do that, I should probably revive this rotting corpse behind me at the church. My thought process was I don't want to save until after I've healed. But he is gonna. I don't remember if you come back with full health and you get revived. I kind of don't think you do. So, yeah, only 10 gold coins. That's crazy. That's actually insane. They do not respect Hoffman. Oh, I'm so close to getting the fucking broadsword, dude. I'm inches away from the broadsword. No, I guess you do come back at full health. Well, such is life. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to the inn. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna get fully healed. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna fight one battle to get just enough money for the steel broadsword. Put it on 4. Sell her current weapon. Then, finally, we will go to the port. We will collect Tornico, and presumably at that point in time, we will also say goodbye, make our final farewell to Hank Hoffman Jr. If he wants to stay in the party, more power to him. I just think it's unlikely that he will get much airtime in a post-Tornico world. So it's mostly for his benefit. You know what I mean? That I'm saying he should take off. I'm sure he's got his own life to live. He's got his own things to do. He's got his friend to make amends with, or maybe not. Maybe his friend is dead or something. I don't know. It could be. The hell do I know? Get him, Hoffman. I just feel like these 3 wizard ladies have kind of evolved past the need for Hank Hoffman Jr. outside of his horse, Mary Lou. We really only need Mary Lou out of him. Like, again, no hate, but we did beat that boss with him as a rotting corpse on the ground. He wasn't, like, super essential to that victory. Okay, give me my sword, bitch. 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 Give me my sword, bit. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm full of piss and vinegar tonight. I don't know what to tell you. No. I'd like to sell you my iron lance, though. Yeah, take that shit. I don't want it. Would I? I don't think so. I think I'm pretty much good in that department. think I already sold the stuff I wanted to. Off screen. Wigga wigga. Pardon me. You know what I should do though? My key is being the 17th card of the major arcana, the tower in its normal position. I just fucking left the tower. This is tricky. You will be losing everything? I am worried. I don't really. I choose to believe that that's that fortune is like delayed. That's right. They've been evicted. Oh, sorry, friend. No, I should think not. Cargo luggers. Yeah, you're pretty clever, bud. Of course. Tornaco. 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 It's Tornaco Taloon. It's Tornaco Taloon. Yes. He's happy as Larry. Dude, I fucking opened the status screen and saw the title Happy as Larry as Tornaco. That's just a thing he says. That's an iconic Tornaco quote. I love that Tornaco isn't aware that what he's doing is like extremely disruptive to the bad guy's plans. Dude, yes, 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 1,000 times yes. I love that Tornaco doesn't know he's one of the chosen. Bro, you had a chapter. Did you not catch that you had a chapter? You're one of the chosen, bro. Oh, my brother. Oh, my brother. Hee. Oh, yes. Yes, dude. Tornaco plus boat at the same time. It's semen. It's semen. I don't know how else to phrase it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Tornaco. Right, right. Oh, I completely forgot about. I had complete tunnel vision about why we actually were doing all of this because I really just was doing it for Tornaco, and I didn't even think about the fact that I would get a boat of my own and that I was going to somewhere. Map of the world. Once again, I hate to tell you, I already have that. Okay. Can I Yeah. No shade, Hoffman, but it's kind of a Tornaco sweep, you know? Okay. What? So I am gonna check out this island over here. Or not. That's giving pretty final area vibes to me. So I guess we will head south as Tornaco suggested. Can I just land anywhere? Sure can. But let's look for the actual town, eh? There it is. I assume this is Mintos? Hoffman seems to be leaving the party. Hey, I think I know this place. Something just fell. Oh, it was my PlayStation controller. Well, whatever. It's because I have Honkai Star Rail still running on my PlayStation. Home of the infamous Conrad Ilton. Folks call him the god of trade, you know. That's perfect for frickin' Tornaco Taloon. Dude, you're following in your footsteps and opening. Come on, Hank Hoffman Sr.'s footsteps. He's ace high, and that's for sure. It'd be fine as cream gravy if I could learn a thing or two from him. Go ahead, Hank Hoffman. Who am I fighting for if not for regular people like yourself to follow their dreams? Damn, he really did leave Mary Lou in my care. I mean, I guess it's kind of no shit he did, but I don't know. That was probably difficult for him. Yeah, I kind of am. So many items for sale. Well, this is kind of the normal batch. No. What about you? Oh, you're the weapon shop. I see. Okay. Cautery sword is extremely expensive, but a very good weapon for both Four and Tornico. But that's 7,000 to get it on both of them. That's gonna take a fucking second. And I've already got the Estrea's Abacus for Tornico. Obviously, I would much rather get this on 4 than on Tornico, even though it's only a slight damage buff. Yeah, they got the signs, I just am blind. That foreign priest staying at the inn is a right old state. Needs feverfew root. I need to get feverfew root and sell it. Is that right? Okay, this would be good for Mina. That's nothing. This would be good for 4. Already have that. Only good for Maya, and then the iron helmet. That's good gear. So there's definitely stuff to buy here. If I come into some more money, I should definitely come on back. Get what I can get. Let me guess, it's a mini medal. Yeah. I can't believe it. How many of those do I have at this point? 7. Doesn't actually... Kind of feels like I've been getting hordes of them, but I guess not. 7 really doesn't feel like that many. Meow. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of slowdown in this town. Brilliant. Seed of Resilience. I think I gave the last one to Maya. And I might do it again. I'm doing it again, brother. Conventional wisdom says give all sorts of those items to your main character, because that's the only one you'll have in your inventory the whole time, but I don't know. Old Ilton is a real entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Okay, I thought I was having a stroke, but he was having a stroke. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey there, Hank. Hank? Oh. Conrad Ilton is just a normal-looking guy. He's asleep, man. Is that right? I'm starting to think Conrad Ilton might be a bad dude. You what? Want to ask if I'm the geezer who knows a lot about the ocean? You moppet! I don't only know about the ocean, I know everything there is to know about everything. I ain't got time for lightweights. Do your homework properly next time before you start asking questions. Okay. Sorry. That's Ilton with an H. With an H. That annoys me so much. It's like when people say an historical. That shit pisses me off too. That's not how it works. Well, whatever. I mean, I'm not here to police language. I like to think I'm a kind of guy who's pretty open to how people talk. Is like, as long as the meaning is understood, it doesn't really matter. Because that's the point of language, right? Is to convey meaning. Sure. 4 says question mark. That's really funny. Oh, okay. I was gonna accuse him of hiding the armor, like stealing and burying the armor in the ocean, but maybe he just knows where it is. Oh, it's worth a shot, right? Okay, tell me more about that. Can I use it now? So if I go back onto the world map, I'll see it, is what you're telling me. Come on, don't hate, dude. I am amused that his name is Conrad Hilton, but because he himself has an accent, he introduces himself as Conrad Ilton. So people just think his name is Ilton. Okay, the way I was taught is you use A for if it's a consonant sound starting the following word, and an for if it's a vowel sound starting the following word. So you wouldn't say an historical, you'd say a historical, because the H sound is a consonant sound, it's not a vowel sound. Huh, you know, it's not historical. If you said historical, if you said it's an historical, that's a different matter, because that's something you would say if you had the kind of accent that drops an H at the start of a word, like Conrad Hilton. So he gets a pass. Well, it's money in the bank, I guess. Actually, can Tornico use that? I don't think he can, but it's worth a shot, right? Yeah, slop, 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 slop. What shield? Does he have an iron shield? Yeah, he does. Well, how about that? Okay, in that case, let's move you to the bag. And let's move you also to the bag. Cheers. Okay. And you've got nothing. Oh, you know, I didn't think... Oh, he still has his lunch from Tessie! I didn't think to check. He definitely needs better headwear, that's for sure. I didn't think to check what I got from him. I got some extra iron armor. And that seems to be pretty much it. An extra moonwort bulb too, maybe. I could put this on Mina. Yeah, well, there's no reason not to, it seems to me. And then, what was she wearing before? The fur coat? That's not going to be good on Tornico, is it? No. Alright, great. Hello, children. A woman from Parthenia came along. Give me some feverfew root. Okay, so go to Parthenia for feverfew. Got it. Good kids. Parthenia is where I need to go. I am intentionally letting this one go a little long, by the way, just because the first half of it was doing shit from the last video. But I don't know. I love that they don't know his name. I love that they think his name is Ilton. That's actually so fucking funny. Oh, that explains why Hank Hoffman wants to be here. Save me. I'm going to keep poking around this town a little bit. I think there's still a few more places I need to check out before I end the video, but you know. I'm going to save when I see a save. That's the kind of fellow I am. And information is the kind of thing you don't have to... Well, with this game I don't know. I think there are some times in this game where in order to make an event happen, you have to talk to a person. Like, even if what they say is something you already knew from like a previous playthrough or whatever, you still have to talk to them to make it happen. I already talked to you. I mean, I wasn't really, but... Okay, who are you? I am. Alrighty. Not gonna lose a customer talking about me like that. Dude, how many apprentices does he have? Oh my god, it's Joseph Starling. No, it's not. On the southeastern side of the Siroc continent lies the tiny empire of Parthenia, renowned for its miraculous medicinal crops. There's so much happening right now. When I mentioned it to the princess who was staying at the inn, she dashed off without another word. Okay, so Parthenia is to the, well, he said the southeast of the Sirach continent. I don't know if that's actually where I am, but certainly the southeast of something. I don't know what wisdom does. I'm gonna look that up before I use that on somebody. I don't know if that's healing potency or damage potency for magic. Okay. Okay. That's actually a great fucking question. There really is always some shit in it. No! No! Dude, it's Elena! That's the princess! I was thrown. I didn't even think about her because they said princess and not Tsarevna. As you are seeing, my traveling fellow is very sickened. Our mistress, the royal Tsarevna Elena, is gone alone to locate medicines. I am concerning for her safety also. I know it is eccentric to request favor from strange person, but I am seeing you have kind heart. Will you locate Tsarevna for me and give to her some assistance? Of course! Of course, Boria. You're coming too? Oh, I'm sorry. Too much. But it's Kino, dude. It's Kino. It's I don't know. I don't know. Something about here's all your characters at the start of the game, and then you don't get to encounter them again until later in the game, or like there's a part of the game that's like, oh yeah, go pick up all your friends. It's RPG crack cocaine to me. Okay, that's fine. Kirill is sick, huh? Ugh. I guess Borya is on the team. Just straight up on the team. I mean, I guess not quite this exact second because he just went ahead, but oh, that's a cute little place to have a picnic or something on the roof. Okay. Oh man, dude, it's Kino. I thought Final Fantasy VI invented this shit. Dragon Quest XI has this shit also, where you like go around the world partway through the game and you have to go collect all your characters again that you already, met. Like the first part of the game is assembling the party and then going to a place. And then the second part of the game is going and like shit happens and then you have to go find them all again. They're all like scattered across the world. And obviously FF6 is also like that. And in FF6 that shit makes me like weep with joy how awesome it is. Like every RPG should be structured like this maybe. It's just so it's just such it's free Kino. It's literally free Kino. Okay, I also do want to pop my eyes at the world map, see what. Oh my god, the treasure map totally does. Or say it. So I'm wondering if southeast is like actually. Oh my god, Boria. Oh my god. I am wondering if all of them are going to get experience. Oh, whoever you put first is in the lead. I am Boria. I am Boria. I am Boria. Okay, I'm sorry. I got really energized by the end of this one, it would seem. I'm going to stop there, though. I really do think I ought to stop there. Thank you for joining me. Once again, dude, I feel like I'm at a 5-star restaurant.